going to be running. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Memphis Tigers. Take one, the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. College football playoff about to get underway. And it's fielded. They're sort of trying to make something happen. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. In the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He just sprints into the end zone.
Teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and are just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and the first play of the game they take advantage of.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And first down, they go right back to him. Now tackling him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass to the flat to a receiver. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So on their first drive of the game, they go for it in their own territory. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession.
Let's get some yards, boys.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a quick run. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks on a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
7th play of the drive coming up. One quickly caught in the right flat. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Out of the shotgun, the handoff. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Ball into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Memphis. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. Tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Texas Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Send the back in motion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Try and muscle for the first down. After, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And there he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind. Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this get them going in a new direction.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. Running with purpose. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, and he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Ball handed off. He's got the pass and still going. Brought down with blocks behind the game.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running out of time in the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They get him to the ground. It's first down at the 28.
Well, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one throws incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
But they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and look for the defense to get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. Number 20 will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Who's to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's intercepted.
We're just here in this first half. This defense is all over. It's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, they're going to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Keep it on the ground, and there's the handoff. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now, 4th down.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 18. Brings up 2nd down.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Back to throw again. There's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the 1st down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Touchdown, Tigers. The quarterback takes it in himself. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Hand off to the back. The first down and still made it. They get it back, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8 now.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, nice move by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The shotgun handoff here. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gain away.
Well, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
First down, why not keep it on the ground?
More positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks like and finds his target there. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, and this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Leaning on the run game here. And the Salk are able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he will hand it off. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Bucks some time to let it go. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's a handoff testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delayed game penalty will cost the offense 5. Defense Looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense brings him down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away or do they go for it?
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. That one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, the play is just blown up with a big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The pass was dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack on a crucial moment.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's 4th down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. The pocket breaking down. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
The much in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Bye.